and I'm tired of the county getting a pass on this. Public health is the county's responsibility.
Some tough words today aimed at Multnomah County leaders from the Old Town Community Association. The association today is revising the goals set to clean up the crime-ridden neighborhood.
That's right. Fox 12's Kendra Kent joins us now live with much more on what's happening out there and what happened out there today. Kendra?
Yeah, that's right. And the sounding alarm was really a spike in murders, which there has been several of those over the last few weeks. And Old Town leaders are now saying that they're calling on the city and the county for less talk and more action.
In April alone, almost half the homicides in Portland were in Old Town.
Portland's Old Town Chinatown, home of many empty storefronts and hundreds of people living on the streets.
I feel like where we are right now is pretty close to bottom.
Determined to claw their way up, community leaders and neighborhood businesses held another press conference Thursday to drum up awareness and share an update on goals set earlier this spring by the Old Town Community Association. It was a 90-day plan to, quote, reset for rebuilding and reopening Old Town. And while the association announced some progress, like more trash cleanup and graffiti removal, it's all overshadowed by an alarming rise in violence, says Chair Jessie Burke.
And I will not allow predators to threaten, intimidate, assault, or murder anyone else as if their lives don't matter.
Coffee shop owner Ian Williams says he used to have a great rapport with the neighborhood's homeless before the pandemic, but the landscape now is totally different.
It's really difficult to differentiate between who's really just having a hard time and who's out here to capitalize on what's going on, the lack of police that we have.
Halfway through the 90-day plan, community leaders announced a 15% reduction of tents in Old Town, progress toward the original goal of a third fewer of the some 250 tents in the neighborhood.
But we also see those moving to other neighborhoods too.
The goal for Old Town is that we need no human living on the sidewalk. It is not safe, and I will not pretend that even a small decline in our tents is improving our safety here.
A new target and a renewed cry to double down the pressure on public leaders.
I'm asking with urgency that our leadership at the city and county acknowledge our crisis with more than thoughts and prayers and more than bureaucratic delays. We need an emergency solution that will get our most vulnerable off of the sidewalks immediately and into some form of shelter, because anything is safer than this. And I want those preying on the vulnerable to no longer find Old Town a safe place for their foul play.
And the association says specifically that they want Multnomah County to step up as the local public health authority in Portland. I did reach out to Multnomah County today. A spokeswoman did send me a statement that outlines some of the programs that they've already started here recently in Old Town, as well as other programs that they will be starting soon. Now, part of that statement reads in part, Multnomah County is proceeding in Old Town as promised. It's a mischaracterization to say we are not doing what we committed to do. In addition, we will open our Behavioral Health Resource Center downtown this fall, providing a day center with peer-led services for neighbors facing chronic homelessness and struggles with behavioral health. Now, I did also reach out to Mayor Ted Wheeler's office today asking for an interview or comment. I was told that he did not have availability today. Reporting live in Old Town, Kendra Kent, Fox 12 Oregon.